Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Afrooz. Welcome to my page. I will be showing my case study of many people. They have made 3 figures, 6 figures, 8 figures and more. I've got a chance to have an interview with these people and they will tell you their stories in these interviews. They used to struggle at the beginning of their journeys but made it in the end, and they are telling their stories so you can hear their real journeys and struggles, so we can help you achieve the same things they have to become financially free. So what if I give you direct access to some of the best marketers in industry and we answer all your questions every single week for free? That's why we create a Facebook group for just that. Somewhere you can have your question answered, hear other online marketer success stories and learn from each other. I will guide you to join the 7-figure secret Facebook group, and just by clicking the link down below you can have access to the group. If you can, just let me know. I will get your approval. Make sure to answer all the questions. See you inside. Hello everyone, it's Afrooz here and welcome to my lifestyle show broadcast. My guest today is Kamala Rani. I hope pronounce her name correctly. I'm going to check it out with her lately. So let's see what she did in her journey as an affiliate marketer. Here's her story. She is a staff nurse by profession and she started to work as an Amazon FBA, didn't successful, and she tried as a cryptocurrency and did it successful either. Finally, she starts to research to find out more about how she can make a real money. So that was a very quick basically information of her journey. I think there should be much more so about her, and I think it's better than you guys hear story from her personally. So I want to introduce Kamala and let's welcome her to our show. Hi Kamala, how are you?
Hi Afrooz, I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for joining me today.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Guys, if you're watching, please drop the hashtag live to support us. If you're watching on TikTok as well, because we are going live on Facebook group and the YouTube and also the TikTok. So just hashtag the drop live, and then also you can share this video with the others as well. So now back to our guest to get it started. Kamala, please give us a brief overview of your journey and in your business story. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you've already gave a brief introduction. So basically, I started to look for online business in 2020 once my both kids started school basically. So I was full-time staff nurse, was happy with my salary, wasn't big but was enough before. And in 2014 I had my son, and after that I couldn't go full-time. So before that, when I was full-time, I was supporting my family background, back home. I was also supporting some charities, because I could. But after going part-time, my salary was halved. So obviously, everything changed after that. And there were like costs going up with, 2 kids and all that stuff. So in 2020, I'm like, I need to do something, I will have to do something to improve my financial situation. So I started to look for different online jobs so I could work whenever I could. So started with Amazon FBA because I was just scrolling through the YouTube videos and then came across Amazon. I'm like, wow, that sounds really interesting. And I thought it would be really easy to do, obviously. So spend lots of money on courses and all that stuff. Yeah, but didn't work out, obviously. Then the cost was just too high, and the quality of product I got from China as a sample was just rubbish, really. I wouldn't even buy myself. So that put me off. Then I left that idea of Amazon FBA, and I started I was again like looking for different options. Someone contacted me from like I was checking my email and something popped up about crypto, and I was like, okay, everyone is doing crypto, everyone making lots of money. Maybe that might be my choice. So I'm like, yay! And then I tried crypto as well. I was very proud of myself because I invested 1,500, got 3,000 in like a month. But my husband was very skeptical on like crypto stuff, so he was like, okay, you made 3,000, why don't you get your investment back? And I'm like, sure, that might be a good idea as well. So tried it, and then yeah, that person just scammed. I mean, he went into my account and all that,
Oh
so
my,
it was terrible. It was really terrible.
wow.
Yeah, my savings, everything was gone. So that was quite hard. And came across email marketing again. So I'm like, okay, email marketing, you don't have to do much, just need to write email, and all that stuff. So about a course, about like proper course, did everything, and then I was stuck at traffic part. I did funnels and email autoresponder, like all the domain names and everything, all the bits and bobs, everything together. And the course I joined was promoting like solo ads. I tried solo ads and no one bought it. Like I spent like $300, 75 opt-in, no nothing. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna leave this idea as well. And while I was doing this email autoresponder, I was member of Aweber, and that's when I met my mentor Jaslyn. And yeah, then that's when my affiliate marketing started, basically. Sorry, long story.
That was amazing. You had a long story back then. You
Yeah,
tried everything, so
I
that's
did. I did.
good. Yeah, I mean, you learn from your mistakes, so you can when you talk to your client and people, so you can give them your mistakes, and then just they can save their times and also they save their monies. So because you test
Definitely.
everything.
Yeah.
I basically tried some of them, never cryptocurrency, but Amazon FBA. Oh my God, that's a huge mistake. You need
It
to
is
deal
very,
with the
yeah.
customer return policy and the product from China, and everything was just messed up. I never back from that position again. So,
Yeah.
guys,
I wouldn't go
please.
back.
Exactly. You are more than welcome to ask Kamala question regarding her lifestyle if you are going to the basically ask question in the comment section. And that's the amazing basically story. Every time when I talk to people, I learn something new about them. And guys, if you want to basically post a comment, just make sure click the link on StreamYard. It will ask to access your Facebook name and picture. If you accept it, so we can see your name and picture in the comment section. Just be aware of that. So, Kamala, my first question is that what is the useful skill you develop through affiliate marketing?
Definitely, like, before this affiliate marketing, I was such an introvert person. When I had to talk to someone, I would get so anxious and nervous. Like, I wouldn't have been talking to you if I haven't started affiliate marketing for sure. Like, my heart would pump. Like, I have really limited friends, but very good friends. But if I had to talk to someone out from my friend zone, it was a challenge. So I would definitely say, like, I've developed really good communication skill. Marketing was out of my way because as a staff nurse I don't have to do marketing. I take care of patients, and I do have to talk to like patients, but it's a different thing, whereas this marketing skill is a way different thing, really. So I think I've developed that skill, like talking to people, marketing yourself. I think those two are things that I'm really proud of myself, that I tried this, I pushed myself. The confidence I've got now, compared to where I was 6 7 months ago, it's way different. So I would say definitely communication skill and marketing skill, which is very essential for our life, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. One of the things that I think about the affiliate process is that the ability to identify problems and solutions,
Yeah.
creativity. Basically, you just when you talk to the people, you get the idea how you can fix their problems, and also
Yeah.
it's going to affect on your lifestyle. So when you compare yourself before and right now, you have more confidence to get the
Definitely.
idea and find a solution for any situation in your life. Don't
Yeah.
panic, or basically have a confidence that you can make it happen, instead of, oh, I can't make it, or there is a problem, I'm not basically, I don't have that ability. These are thoughts, which was the negative thoughts. It's gone through.
Absolutely.
I love these jobs because as you learn, you can earn money, and also you can implement those skills to your lifestyle, which is really huge. So that's it. That's a different thing cool about this job as well. I
Definitely.
like
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I also developed the creativity skill. I think yeah, problem solving is one, but I became so creative. I think before that, like, I would never have created TikTok videos and all that stuff. Now I'm proud of myself. Like, I can be a bit more creative. Do things. You think a lot, isn't it? Your brain works a lot now compared to, like,
exactly. Yeah,
definitely.
that's cool. That's cool. Do you talk about the long-term income with your clients or short-term? And what's the difference, and why you recommend which one? I mean, long-term or short-term?
I would definitely, like, I normally talk about long term because this is a long term business. I think people might think this is like a quick rate, quick money making scheme, and that's where they go wrong. And some people join today and they want to make money like tomorrow, and they get frustrated. And I'm like, this is a long term business. You need to learn first and implement, and finally start getting results. And once you start those, like, once you start learning all those skills, that's your lifetime skill. So
Right.
you will be earning, you repeat and rinse same process, same skills all the time. So yeah, I always say, like, this is a long term business. You need to have some patience, have to be consistent. You need to first build your foundation, because without that, it's nothing is possible. And I always give my example as a staff nurse, because I'm like, look, this even as a staff nurse, I had to work, go to uni for 3 years, did so many hours for free, and then finally I got PIN number and then could work and start earning. Same, like, whereas compared to start being staff nurse and this job, there's no limit how much you can earn. Definitely, like, but you need to learn that skill. So I always say, like, take it as a long term, like, business, long
Right.
term income. So do it slowly, steadily, but get there, sure.
Right, but sometimes people ask us, okay, we're gonna think about the long term, but we need to solve our problem in the short amount of time. So we respond to them. The short-term plan goes away quickly,
Yeah.
because as a short-term problem won't weight you down for long, but the
Yeah.
opposites of the short term is a long term, which refers to the things happening basically for a greater period of the time. So you will get the better result with the less effort in the future. So
Yeah.
that's why we just recommend them: learn it, earn it, but learn it, invest in yourself, and
Mhm.
implement those skills to your business. And when it's started, it's not going to stop. So most of the time, I just tell them, you know what you're doing is like you building an ATM machine. So you
Definitely.
might, it takes time, but when it's started, it's not going to stop. As you
Yeah.
said, it's a long, basically, investment. So whenever
Definitely.
you need it, you can start any business. It's happened to me because two times I lost my YouTube channel, but because of the knowledge and skills that I know, so I start to build it again. I
Exactly.
monetize them. You know what
Yeah.
happened? Yeah. But
Yeah.
as I learn my mistake, and I can do it again and again and again. So there is nothing stop me. So it's a
Exactly.
good investment.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely.
yeah, that's a good one. And how did you find your response to keep pushing your motivation? As you know, sometimes you're overwhelming, it's too much, and sometimes because some comments are negatives, so it's affect on us. How basically find yourself to pushing your motivation?
So if I'm overwhelmed, I always step back. And also I think because being mom of two kids, it's quite hard for me, quite challenging to be on the business all the time anyways. So if there is anything that's overwhelming me, then I'll just step back, take some time off with my kids, take them outside or watch a movie, or like, or go for a walk and come back. For me, like, the my motivation my is like my strong why, because I know if I don't do this business now, because I've already tried so many things, and I think this is the best business I've ever come across, because you can learn so much things, you can implement, and you can earn as you learn as well, not like other businesses. So as you say,
Right.
like, you can start earning from this as well. So I understand if I stop doing this, then I will be at the same position where I was like 6 7 months ago, being worried about financial situation and all that. Also for me, I'm from Nepal. Like, at the moment, if I have to go back home to meet my family, it costs about 8,000 pounds for us, like four of us, holiday.
Right.
So for that reason, we don't go every year. It's quite a big budget at the moment. So I would want to, like, not think about money. Like, if I want to go back home, I go back home. If I want to go holiday, I should be able to do that, and I should be able to provide, my kids whatever they need. And other thing what I understand during pandemic was, like, I wanted to help so many people, and because I had limited things in my hand, I couldn't really. So what I understood was, like, if my hands are not full, then I can't give it to others. So I need to make sure I have it full first, then I can give it to others. I think
Right.
that's what motivates me a lot as well. Like, I really have to make this work.
Right, right. I love that, especially when you said you can help other as well, because I
Yeah,
heard from so many other peoples when they start to making money, so they decided to basically share their income
yeah,
with the others who needs that money, especially
definitely.
they started from their families in back home, so
Yeah,
it's gonna change huge change for their lives. So in
yeah,
this case, you can say you are motivated by being pushed out of your comfort zone or
yeah,
having the opportunity to overcome a challenge.
yeah,
So
yeah.
every step in this business was challenging for me, and I like it because I learn while I earn in my journey. So when I started this lifestyle show, I was speechless. You can't believe it. The first video, I couldn't say anything because
Ah,
it was really hard for me and it was a big challenge. So as I go basically step by step, I learn it and I can share with the others. And also the reason that I run this show, because most of the time when we post the result, as you said, I made this money and people ask me, are these scam, are they real people? And I thought myself, how about if I run the show and show people these are a real person with a different background, with a different ages, different countries. If they can do it, so we can do it too. So that's one of the
that is
reasons.
amazing, Afroz. That is
Yeah,
honestly really good. Like, like, hats off to that. That was
yeah, you know
really
what?
thoughtful.
You
Yeah,
can't believe it. When I talked to the people, I said, okay, you can't believe it. I'm going to send you, come to my show and watch them. We are
yeah,
simply, I'm a mom. I have two kids. I do have other responsibility, but we can do it. Start with the maybe 2 hours, 1 hours a day. And then
yeah,
after that, you can manage anywhere you can work, anytime you can basically put your effort on this business. The sky is a limit. So
definitely.
start.
Yes,
The hard thing to start is the first step. Just do it, and then
yeah,
everything. I mean, it's happened so fast. You can't imagine how powerful this business. And this is really, really great job to do for, especially for the moms or other
yeah,
people wants to stay at home and they don't want to go outside and they want to stay with their family and also earning money.
yeah.
And yeah, this is the really cool. And which social media do you recommend to newbies and why?
I would highly recommend Facebook. I think most people do Facebook as well because especially like we are doing high ticket affiliate marketing, and with high ticket affiliate marketing you get to know people quite easily. You can build that like no trust factor much easier than other platforms. You
Right,
can select your friends. I think that's another benefit. Like other platform you don't know who your audience are, they're jumping here and there. Whereas in this one, you can select who do you want your friend to be like, and if someone is bugging you, you could just unfriend them and done. I think
right.
that's another point. And yeah, it's I think it's quite simple platform to learn as well, not many complicated. Yeah, Abba, sorry. I'm a
That's
bit
okay. Take your time.
bit later, darling. It's okay, baby. Later. Sorry about that.
That's okay. How old is she? Take your time.
What do you want, Baba? Mama doing some work. What do you want?
Hi, sweetie.
Say hello. Come say hello. Hello. Come say hello, everybody.
We see you. Oh my God, look at you. How old are you?
5.
5. Oh, you're so adorable. What's your
Hi.
name?
What's your name?
Abba.
Appa?
Yes.
Nice name. It's nice to meet you, Appa.
Say nice to meet you too.
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
That's
It's
the
good.
beauty of our job. We stay with our family and we
Yeah.
can show other people.
Hello.
All right. Thank you, Abba. I'll see you soon. Okay. Okay, go. Sorry.
That's okay. She's lovely.
Thank you. She's a talkative girl.
That's okay. I have,
Yes.
she's turning 15, so
Oh
I know.
wow. That's
Yeah.
good. Mine are still small. One is 8 and this one is 5. So yeah, still
I have a
handful.
boy. He's turning 10 and 10 and 15. So
I'm looking for that day actually.
yeah, so basically, yeah, I believe that the Facebook is really
Yeah.
good to communicate with the people
Yeah.
for the beginner. Uh, we always tell people, especially the newbies, start with the one program, one platform, and
Yeah.
after that they can promote in other platform as well. But the
Yes.
Facebook is really, really best place to start, and it's
Definitely.
learnable, it's doable, and it's easy to start, as you said, mentioned that.
I mean,
So
I also use TikTok and Instagram, but I don't spend much time in those platforms. Again, like these platforms can listen. We don't owe them, so just in case if something happens, I don't want to lose whole my business. I'll have to
right,
start from the beginning. So I have TikTok account, I have Instagram account, but what I do is like I create like 2 videos or 3 max in TikTok, and I repurpose that to Instagram. Same video to like Facebook story and Facebook reel, so you can like use the same thing in different
exactly.
platforms, and that helps a lot. So that's what I've been doing. So yeah, I would say 2 platform is good to start
Yeah,
with.
that's a good one. I can give you a tip. If you collect
Yeah,
the email, so you don't need to worry about your clients or other
that's very
people.
true.
They
Yes.
might not buy from you at this time, or
Yeah.
they wanted just thinking about that. They want to research and watch your video and give basically you can give them the information, but basically in the future they might be able to join to your program. So if you collect their emails but
Yes.
just sending, you know how the process works, so
Yeah.
you don't be worried about losing your Facebook or
Yeah.
TikTok account or something else.
Yeah,
That's
I do
other.
collect email from like I have funnel in my TikTok. So if someone opt in, then I get their email address. I've got a Facebook group recently started, not much, but I've like starting
Good.
collecting emails from there as well. So it's building very slowly, but getting there surely.
Perfect, perfect. You are on the right track. Keep working.
Thank you.
Great job. And the other question I would like to ask you, how do you describe people who don't want to invest in themselves but still want to hit the 10K a month? How do you describe it?
I get surprised with those kind of people really, like and I have come across so many people like they want to make 10K. I think like so many people you talk to, most of them have desire to make 10K per month. And as you start talking, and when the investment part comes, they're like, this is a scam. And I'm like, you want to earn 10K, how do you think you're going to earn? This is a real business. You need to invest to learn. It's not like other businesses where you have to like invest thousands of pounds, like maybe $10,000, or like the program could be depending on like 1,000 to maybe 2,500, and that's not huge, compared to what you're gonna get back from there. Yeah, I mean, I get really surprised. I never had that kind of mindset. I always knew I had to invest to learn first and then earn. But yeah, if someone comes and then like if they don't want to invest and they still have that kind of goal, then I try to make them understand. If they don't, I'm like, feel free, be my guest, take your time, learn, and maybe like at some point, just don't get frustrated and leave. I would
Yes.
say that.
Exactly. Money cost and financial investment basically are the top of reason people give for not getting help. They either don't have the funds to invest, or they basically do have the money, but they are worried about the return of investment. So what I'll basically do when I talk to them, if they don't want to invest themselves, I give them a free training how they can make money by promoting basically something like launch Jack digital products, or they can grab it from Warrior Plus, 𝒔𝒑𝒆𝒄, and something like that. After maybe 2 months or 1 month, they figure out, oh my God, we need to learn. We need to have a skills because, okay, now we have a product. How can we promote it? Where we should send them? And which platform we should start? There's so many questions. And when they realize that now it's time, we need to invest in ourselves, then we learn, we implement those skills, and then we can earn money. That's the way it should work. So in that point, they just come back to you and then ask for the help. That's the other
Thank you
solution.
so much for sharing these tips. I had no clue. I would just say,
No,
like,
no
honestly,
problem.
that is a brilliant idea. I think I
Yeah,
love that.
because
I
you
might
know
do
what?
something in the same.
I make a video on the YouTube and I
Yeah.
show them step by step how they can go to the Warrior Plus, 𝒕𝒣𝒐𝒂𝒍, and how they can promote the products and which products they can basically choose. Those of information help them to start to make money, but when they stuck at some point, they back to you and ask for the question. Oh my God, you are right, because the process works. But
Yeah.
after 3 months, 4 months, they make $100, $50. So you can
I
tell them
love this. Yeah,
what's
this
the
is very
difference between
smart idea.
low
Yes.
package, low ticket and high ticket. So at that point, we can help them. So they don't know. So that's the way we can help them instead, basically, because we don't want to push them to buy something from us. We can
Yeah.
help them to get get information and understand what they need. So it takes time, but it works. Every time it works. You can use it.
Honestly, this is amazing idea. Thank you so much for sharing this.
You're welcome. You're most welcome. And how many times do you usually follow up with your clients? I mean, when I talk to the people, some said we are just following up with them unless they block me, or they just said, I don't want to stop it, or they said, okay, I'm going to try it. How many times do you usually follow up with them?
I don't have certain like exact number. It depends on the case, different cases, I would say. Because some people are interested and they just generally don't have time, I believe, because that's what they say. And then you follow up after a week and they're like, I'm really sorry, but I've been quite busy at work. I promise I'll do that. Like, I come back to you. So I leave them for about 2 weeks and get back them again, get back to them. And for them, I would say about four times max. I'll follow them, or maybe maximum 5 times if they're still so interested, and I'll do that. And after fifth, I'll just leave them alone. And if the people are quite hot, like if they want, they come to you as like, they're asking something from you, explain everything, and then they will be like, okay, I will come back to you tomorrow. And if they haven't, then I follow them maybe about 3 times maximum, 3 to 4 times. I think normally 3 to 4 times is my sweet.
Right,
Uh,
right. As I researched on the internet, that the best one is 3 to 4 times, not more, because if they don't want it, you cannot push them. Even
exactly.
yeah, unless they change their mindset because
Yeah,
they don't believe it. We are not in the position that we are not a motivation speaker to encourage them. Okay,
exactly.
you need to change your mindset. We just show them this is a system, it works, and we got the result. You can follow us. We are not gifted, we are not special people, we are ordinary people as you are. So if you want it, we can help you, we can stay with you through your journey step by step. And but if they don't want to change their mindset, we cannot do anything for them
Exactly.
at
You don't
that.
want to push them, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'd like to know what are the advantages of this type of marketing.
There are lots of advantages. I think first and foremost thing is like you are your own boss, so you can just work when you can. And especially for, I think, moms, this is the best business you can do, because with kids it's quite difficult otherwise. For me, I wanted to go back to full time and it wasn't possible because of childcare issues. Like, it's so hard. Whereas with this business, I could just work when they're at school, or like I work at night when they're already sleeping. Sometime if I'm mood, I wake up early and do my bits. You can just literally do it from anywhere at any time. And the freedom you get, like even the money you can earn, is there's no limit basically. It depends on you, like how much you want to put your effort.
Right.
There's no limit. In other jobs there is always a cap, like doesn't matter whatever post you are in, there's a cap. Whereas I think in this business there's no cap. So those are the two advantages, I would say, like time freedom, money freedom. I think that's what I would want as well. I think that's the reason why I've started this business, and I would highly recommend like other moms to see
Yes,
me. Look, I'm doing with my 2 kids, my part-time job, and looking after home, and still earning money. So
yes.
yeah, I think yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. I can add to this one is a low cost of a startup as an
yeah,
affiliate program doesn't require that you
definitely.
have an advertising team for purchasing ad. So if you go to college, you at least you need to spend money for 4 years, two
Yeah,
years, and also there is so much cost, other things. Um, Cost of living or something
yeah,
like that, and on top of that, and after that you need to research and finding for the job. There is so much requirement. It
yeah,
has low risk for this job, and also
yeah,
you can target the traffic without paying for the ads. And also there is a, as you said, mentioned that there is more flexibility. The best job for our basically your mom,
yeah,
and we can do whenever and wherever. And also you can basically make a high commission with zero experience. That's
yeah,
really cool. The
yeah,
best part, I like it, because you don't need, if you are a beginners, if you just follow step by step the process, you
yeah.
can make a commission. You don't need to have any experience in this business.
Definitely. Anyone can learn this. Like I learn it from zero skills. Like as I said, I had zero marketing skill. So anyone
Yes.
can, as long as they are determined to make it work, it will work.
Yes, definitely, definitely. The next question is that what is the benefit to have a mentor?
Very, very benefit. I would highly recommend mentor for sure for everyone, because I think when I started, I started with $7, as everyone does, I think. And without mentor, I had no clue what I was doing. It was really hard. So being having a mentor is like, how would I say, you really need mentor to, like, show you direction where to go. It will save you lots of time. It will save you from inventing new wheels, because you don't want to do that. Otherwise you're just going to waste so much time. There are YouTubes, Googles. Most people think they can do it all by themselves, watching free videos and all that. But at the end of the day, you cannot, because I think that's the thing. Like maybe one in thousand might do, by yourself, but it's really hard. As much as affiliate marketing sounds quite simple, thinking, there's simple links you can get like for free, and there are free platforms to like, promote, but actually to make it work, you need someone to guide you in every step. So I would say highly, highly recommend to anyone who is thinking to do your business, please don't do it yourself. Hire a mentor or coach. That will save your time. That will save you from all the hassles.
Yes.
Otherwise you might get demotivated, like I did for a bit. So.
Yes, I remember myself when I started, I thought maybe just grab the link, put somewhere, and then I
Yeah.
make money. I'm done. Oh my God. Mentors encourage person to reach his or her goal. A mentor can help focus prospect efforts by giving a feedback. So whenever we made mistakes, or we don't need to basically research, we just go back to our main mentor and ask him or her. That's why most of the companies have a mentoring program to
Yeah.
increase employees' skills, which brings the companies more benefits. So
Yeah.
in that case, when I talked to one of my guests, she told me she joined one program, but when she decided to join another program, she changed her mind. She had a second thought that she found a mentor instead of joining other program. It doesn't matter which program you are promoting, but the mentor is important because he or she shows you how you can step aside from those mistakes that he or she did it before. So
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest help for them, for the newbies. Because when I talk to the people, they said, I tried this program, I tried that program, it didn't work. But the problem with those people, they might have everything in their hand, like learning and all of the skills they show you, but it's like a puzzle. They don't know how to put them together, this puzzle, to make it work. And at that point, they need really
Yeah.
a mentor. So the mentor can help them to change their business. So yeah, as you mentioned, that most important to have a mentor, not just
Yeah.
joining the
Definitely.
program. Um, they just need to find the right one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think she's very smart to do that as well.
yeah,
Yes,
she didn't.
definitely.
Yeah, she was so
I
smart.
think she's very smart.
Yeah,
She
and
was. Sorry, Adi. Who's there? No, a bit later, Baba, please. Thank you. Sorry, I have lots of kids at home today. It's a
that's okay.
Queen Jubilee party, so we're having barbecue outside. So lots
Oh,
of kids
cool,
making
cool.
noise.
So
Sorry.
I'm gonna wrap it up. I just have two more questions, and you are just
That's
gonna be
okay.
free, and you can enjoy
No,
your
that's fine. That's
barbecue.
fine. It's just the kids.
I know, I know. Um, basically, how do you find your prospect?
uh, Most of them from Facebook.
Uh-huh.
Um, so I think 80% of them are from Facebook for sure. Like, I like have few Facebook groups. I join them, I add them, and some people come to me, send me requests. They see my profile, they see my contents, and most of time I think I get more people from my contents now. Like they send me requests, I accept them, I talk to them, and that way I get few traffic from TikTok and Instagram, maybe about 20%. So yeah, that's how I get my prospect at the moment. I think
So you
initially when I started, it was purely Facebook.
Oh, cool. So when you have a prospect come from TikTok, you need to drive them in your Facebook, right? To
Yeah,
make
that's what I do.
engagement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Yeah, that's a
Definitely. Yeah, that's what I
that's a
do.
cool way. Yeah. And this is the
Yeah.
last question. Were you afraid of losing your money
Sure.
when you joined the program?
Not for this one, because I guess I already invested so much money in other programs and I've lost. I think the first time I invested, I was really scared. Like after I bought the course, I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? Like it was about $1,200. And to me, that was my first investment. And I was really scared. Like I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Why I do? I think I watched like a webinar and it was quite hot and I paid straight away. And after that I felt like, oh my God, I'm not going to make this. Like I was so scared. uh, but afterwards, like, I got used to investing, I guess. And then I think I understood the importance of investing in yourself. I understood the point that without investment you're not gonna like make it, especially for me. I don't have much time to learn it by myself, so I need someone to guide me, basically. So I
Right.
would say not that much for this time, like for affiliate marketing now.
You did the right choice this time. But I want to give you an example to the people who are watching. Let's say you
Yeah.
have $1,000 and add a 100 a month to your saving over the course of 35 years. So at the end, you have basically $43,000. Not bad. But if you had investment at that money and earn at least a 10% rate of return, which is average, so you would have over $370,000. You can see what's different. This is the smart investment. So people, when they think, if they put their money in their bank account, so they save the money, but they don't realize that they just basically lose their money. So they need to invest in a smart way, which we are doing that. We're
100%.
learning and earning and
100%.
investing and implement
Yeah.
those skills and then loop again.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, basically, for now here, you get zero investment from the bank. Like, I mean, zero interest. So there's no
yes,
point keeping your money in the bank. It's not going to grow. Whereas if you invest in yourself, there's high probability that you will earn a lot. So yeah, highly recommended to, like, invest in yourself. Don't get attached to your money too much. That needs to flow. If it
yeah,
doesn't flow, it doesn't
exactly.
come in.
Comes around, goes around. That's the money.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 Okay, Kamala, that was all of my question for today, and I hope I will be able to interview you very soon to see your success again. And I got the
Thank you.
opportunity to chat with you, Kamala. And is there anything
Nice
you
to
would
meet you.
like to
Thank you
say?
so much for this opportunity.
Oh, no problem. And
Thank you.
is there anything you would like to say to the beginners watching? Please go ahead and say.
I would say for the beginners, as I said, don't scare to invest in yourself. Think this as a long-term business. So don't think like you can do it all by yourself and you spend all time trying to invent new will. Don't do that. Make sure to like invest, learn, and not only learn, make sure to learn and implement, because I think most people as a beginner stay in that learning zone, and that's where you like we get delay getting results. So learn, implement, and you will start earning slowly. Be consistent with that. Don't give up. There is ups and down in business as in your life as well. Not every day gonna be same. It is difficult sometime. As much as it's simple, it's not that easy for sure. I would say just keep going, push yourself up, come out of comfort zone, show yourself, then slowly surely you'll get a result.
As we are doing, just sure.
Yeah,
Show up
exactly.
every
Just yeah,
single
do
day.
it.
So you know what?
Exactly.
After a while, it's gonna be fun. Whenever you have a
Yeah.
basically time, just go in front of the
Yeah.
camera and give the information and give the value to the people. And even though
Yeah.
you make money, but you gonna make a relationship engagement with those people.
Definitely.
And one time you don't have a time go in front of the camera, you feel you miss something.
Something is
You need to go
missing.
back
Yes, yes, that's true.
and talk.
I mean, I
I
love
feel
it
that,
now. Like creating
yeah.
content and everything is just like part of your, everyday
Yeah,
life now, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah, I make
definitely.
so much friends through social media from all over
Yeah,
the world, in India, Pakistan, Canada, US. We didn't even know each other, but we just
yeah,
start to get to know each other through the social media, helping each other, and start to make a
yeah,
real money. So thank you so
yeah.
much for listening. And if you want to
Thank
take
you
a
for
next
having me.
step, it's just simple. Just start today, and we provide you a free training. And if you want to have a video call for 30 minutes, I can give you a free training and answer your question. I can send you the link so you can book a call, and for 30 minutes it's completely free. And we will see you there. And thank you, Kamala, for your time. And
Thank you
have a
so much,
wonderful,
Afrooz.
no problem, and have a wonderful
Thank
weekend. and enjoy your life, and have a nice barbecue with your kids.
Thank you. You too have a good day.
You're welcome, and see you guys on the next show. Learn it, earn it, and share it. Have a wonderful weekend. So if you would like my personal help to start your business, click the button down below and also schedule a call with our team. I will provide you with the free training and my bonuses as well to start. See you inside.